DDoS stands for Distributed Denial of Service, and an attempt to prevent a computer or a service from being available using multiple attack sources is called a DDoS attack. Nowadays, DDoS attacks are very popular among cybercriminals because they allow to disrupt operations almost of any online system with no significant legal evidence left. According to our monitoring system, in average, there are 3 to 8 DDoS attacks occurring every hour. An attack can last a minute, but it also can remain ongoing during several days. The most victims of DDoS attacks are commercial websites and services deployed on unprotected servers. And the only way for a hosting company that doesn't have DDoS mitigation capabilities to get rid of a DDoS attack is to turn off the victim's server. So inability to resist a DDoS attack is always a risk. What is more, not only your income is under risk, but also your reputation. It's almost impossible to track down the source of malicious traffic. Hackers successfully use IP address spoofing. They rent dedicated servers in foreign countries, registering them on fake persons. All this is done to not be revealed and get away with the crime. Another way to implement an attack is to take other people's computers under control. These compromised machines become a part of an army called a botnet, which may include thousands of these machines located around the world. By keeping their anonymity, hackers increase the size and complexity of attacks day by day. As a source of attacks, not only personal computers are being used, but also so-called Internet of Things too, which is the internetworking of physical devices embedded with electronics, software, and network connectivity that enables these objects to collect and exchange data. For example, recently a hacker group called DDoS has conducted a DDoS attack with data transfer rate of 1 terabits per second. This attack affected our customers as well. Combining TCP, UDP, and GRE floods, the attackers unleashed tremendous flood on our network, reaching 300 million packets per second. There is no doubt that today cybersecurity is important for millions of people. Protection is required not only for online businesses, but also for internet users who need access to the network resources. Nowadays, there are 2 methods to be protected against DDoS attacks. These methods are hardware solutions and cloud DDoS mitigation services. The first method is reliable but expensive. In addition, the size of attacks is increasing, while hardware solutions have a physical limit of the traffic they can pass through. The second method is to forward traffic to a third-party DDoS mitigation service provider. This option is less expensive, but its reliability depends on the provider. We have studied both the positive and negative aspects of these approaches and now are ready to offer the optimal DDoS mitigation solutions. If you would like to have your business protected with no purchasing of additional equipment, then DDoS-Guard's mitigation capabilities are at your service. Our network is able to handle data transfer rate of 1500 gigabits per second. There are 3 available methods for a customer to use our protection service. The first one is deployment on our protected servers or a use of collocation service. The second one is to use reverse proxy protection, and the third one is to use BGP routing to protect your entire network. For those customers who do not want to pass the traffic through a third-party DDoS mitigation services, our company developed a DDoS mitigation appliance. It is a traffic filtering device that is capable to resist attacks reaching 160 gigabits per second. Considering the fact that the average DDoS attack occurred in the third quarter of 2016 reached 2.3 gigabits per second, the appliance's mitigation level is quite reliable. What if the attack is too large? In this case, we offer our customers to forward their traffic to our DDoS mitigation network for complete elimination of malicious requests. More than 6,000 customers around the world are using DDoS-Guard's mitigation solutions. Our geographically distributed scrubbing centers receive traffic at the closest range to its source to minimize latency, as well as our team develops new protection algorithms to make your business safe.